Yep. So right off of that segue, Israel El Machete Gonzalez. He's 26 years old, 4-3 as a pro. Coming out of Warrior Camp in Spokane. You know, he's got 6 years in the game. He says he's primarily a striker, but he is driven for the UFC. He wants to go to the big show, and he's ready for this. So Warrior Camp produces some really good fighters out of Spokane. The Northwest definitely has a lot of elite gyms, and Warrior Camp is one of them.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you caught our conversation I had with Israel, but the guy that originally opened Warrior Camp, Joel Thomas, he was in the room my very first day at Yakima MMA back in 2005. He was one of the guys in the room that night, so it's kind of cool. Watch everything go full circle, and Alfonso and his wife Rose have done an outstanding job continuing to build the legacy of this gym.
Yeah, Pablo, I believe, is involved in that too.
Yes.
They do a nice little promotion over there too. So big ups to Warrior Camp. Israel Gonzalez going to put it down tonight in bout number 9 against Esteban Gonzalez.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gonzalez versus Gonzalez. This bout is a professional fight in the flyweight division, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Your referee is Alexa Marie. Fighting out of the blue corner with a professional record of 4-3. He trains with Team Makina Combat out of Turlock, California. Esteban El Guapo Gonzalez. His opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a professional record of 4 wins and 3 losses. He trains with Warrior Camp out of Spokane, Washington. Israel El Machete Gonzalez.
So Esteban is El Guapo Gonzalez, and that was a reference to the Three Amigos when I was interviewing him, and he started laughing because he knew exactly what that was. And I said, El Guapo, here comes the guns. He was like, oh yeah, buddy, that's me. And I was like, perfect.
I was trying so hard not to say. In our own lives, we all fight our own El Guapos.
That's right. Oh, right out the gate, caught a low shot there.
Never a good time on that one. That's
Definitely
extremely painful.
Israel is on the ground.
Going to give him up to 5 minutes to recover.
Obviously, not intentional, but it does happen. So, yeah, we will get time to recover from that. Luckily, it happened right out the gates. So,
that was a pretty hard one.
yeah, not going to change the tempo of the fight right away.
They're not going to show a replay, I don't think.
No.
But we've all seen one.
I heard it.
Yeah, we got this TV screen in front of us, so I
screen.
just missed it. Looking around the TV.
Just depends on where your eyes are at that precise moment. Big ups, though, to Legends Casino and its staff here. Well, they are going to show a replay.
Brought to you by G-Town Motors. RV in style. Another shout out, starfun.stream, while we're waiting for Israel to recover here.
There you go. But again, Legends Casino, awesome staff. Treats everybody really, really nice here. Can't say enough good things about Legends Casino.
Really appreciate you guys tuning into us here at Clich FC 14. It's been so much fun sharing this evening with you guys, and we still got 2 more fights.
Yeah, big ups to everybody listening. I know a lot of people we know are listening right now, so we do appreciate the support, and obviously StarFun.stream is the place to go to watch all the clinch fights. And George Dodd and his promotion company is doing a great job. They put together a really good show here, and like I said, one thing that I like about this show is the diversity of the states. Like I said, we Washington, Oregon, Hawaii, Texas, California. It's like the whole West Coast is here, and that's really fun because, like I said, our amateur fighters, they get stuck maybe just Washington, Oregon. But, to see the diversity of that many states on one card, super cool. Really opens your eyes up to other levels of amateur and pro.
Yeah, I mean, got to meet some really cool guys, man. At the end of the day, man, I didn't want to see anybody lose. I kind of got attached to everybody, but there's got the part of our sport. There's got to be a winner. There's got to be a loser, unfortunately.
True that. And one of the best things is you got to learn a lot about Spam.
Oh my goodness, I got an education.
I almost wish they had Spam here at the casino, so I could have tried some of these recipes, but not on the menu tonight.
I might get after it tomorrow night, Jeremy. I think tomorrow night I might get after some Spam.
Sunday fun day, buddy. You have family dinner night.
I am inspired.
See what all the grandkids think of that.
I'm a little concerned about Israel. I'm a little concerned about Israel. He's still down. I haven't quite seen.
Yeah, he's
been a
still
while.
shaking. He's obviously in some really big pain over here, so I'm not sure if they're going to have to call a doctor in for this or what, or call the fight. I'm not really sure. It looks like he's...
Not to get too graphic, but sometimes these cups, you get moving around, you get kicking, you get punching, wrestling. It shifts a little, and sometimes it doesn't quite cover everything. So when you get hit, you're not protected by the cup all the time.
Yeah, and unfortunately, there's just not much you can do in this particular situation. So we'll see what happens here if Israel's even able to continue.
Now, the crowd's pretty quiet. They seem to be giving some worthless advice at the moment, but nothing of note.
Well, it's always easy to give the worthless advice when you're not the one on the ground screaming in pain. So. Pretty sure I heard somebody rub some dirt on it. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work, but, at this point, we might be trying to remedy anything for Israel here to take the pain away.
Yeah, I feel bad. Such a cool, humble guy, too.
The doctor's over there talking by the cage. Not really sure what's going to happen. They're talking to the corner right now. We'll see what Alexa does here, the ref. I'm not really sure what's going to happen here.
We might be in fear of getting this fight stopped, guys. I hope that's not the case. I'd love to see this fight, the Gonzalez versus Gonzalez, but he's still in a lot of pain.
Yeah, she's going to wave it off. That's it.
That's it, guys.
So
unfortunate. I'm not going to repeat what he just yelled.
Definitely not. But anyways, yeah, we're going to come to a close in about 9. Unfortunately, they're going to have to wave this off. It doesn't look like Israel's going to be able to continue. We'll have the doctors come in. Hopefully they can get things settled for Israel to make his way out of the cage.
I mean, big ups to Israel for even having the nuts to even get in this cage in the first place.
That is true.
Thanks
and
a
that
lot.
is just a great pun on words there. Definitely not how Esteban wanted this to go, I'm sure. So coming all the way from Turlock, California, wanting to put in a performance, but unfortunately this is just where this one's going to end. So
yeah, and both guys put in a full fight camp.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout will be rated a no contest, inability to continue.
Yeah, Israel's still on the ground. His facial expressions are not very good. So I'm hoping that nothing super drastic happened as an injury, because we do know that is not a fun place to get hurt in. So
man, I really hate to see this. He is in a lot of pain.
yeah, you can see his face. He's this is definitely not good. So I'm hoping the best for him.
Definitely one of the more dangerous strikes we've ever seen in a long time.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that. So typically that's what happens next is throwing up. So definitely not good for Israel. So
All right, he's making it out under his own power. He is still very, very uncomfortable, but he made it out under his own power, and that's what we want to see. Fighter safety. That's number one.